Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Factorio. My name is Goody and I'm finally back from sick days. And I'm finally healthy. More than healthy. And so it's time to get back to recording, so no further ado, let's start in the episode. We are back here at Factorio and I'm very happy to continue this series. And yeah, you may notice that we had 2 weeks of no videos because, well, I wasn't feeling very well. I was kind of under the weather and yeah, it came to the point where I was just not feeling good at all. I wasn't bad and thought, no, not today. And that continues and continues, and after a very little of time, I was at a point of, maybe tomorrow. And that continues over a few days, and here we are again. But anyway, it's time to start in the episode. And I want to change some things when it comes to those episodes here. Because basically I broke what I was planning to do. Because I was taking too much time to do stuff for time lapses and in between episodes. And so the workload was getting bigger again, and that was actually what I tried to avoid. So what we're gonna do today is building our red circuits, and I'm thinking we're doing that right down here. But also I want to do something else, and this is our in-between base, so it's okay to build here, but I want to change up everything here. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Because I saw something. And I will explain while we start building here. We want to do red circuits. And that means we gonna need a bit of space. Let's start here. We need for red circuits, first of all, copper cable. So let's do that right here. And I think the ratio was 1 copper cable machine for 3 of them. So half a second are 2 copper cables, so 1 second 4 cables. And this thing is taking 6 seconds and needs 4 cables. And yeah, so 2 cables per second, no, 4 cables per second. This is doing 2 cables in half a second. And this means 4 cables a second. So it should support even 6 of them if I'm not wrong. We're gonna see about that. But I think so, yes. Could be the ratio as well. Anyway, what I thought is something called city block design. City blocks are, kind of modular design, based around the overall size of the reach of those electric poles and also roboports. And yeah, it's basically 100 by 100 tiles combined. So yeah, it's just a basic modular design that can be used to build a bit better or a bit bigger, or it's just a building style more or less. And it's commonly, as far as I can see now, but there are some YouTubers that started this to bring out city blocks in a big way. And I kind of tried out city blocks in my sick time. because, yeah, even though I haven't feeling well enough to record, I was well enough to be awake. So I played around a little bit of Factorio and yeah, I tried out city blocks and yeah, my end call is I really love them. So I want to try out using them. So we gonna build our base with city blocks. So, also what I'm doing here. I would say put those here and now. Also, you may notice we switched over to Factorio soundtrack because it's just likable and nice. So we have 2 each here. I'm gonna try to utilize this. So we grab copper cables from here. And let's try to be smart about that. Put this here. Here. Yeah, let's move this one tile up. Like so. And now I'm gonna need red circuits and plastic. And I think I'm gonna bring them down like here. I should be simply able to hop over like here. Like here. And here. So I only need to connect those here. Maybe also do those here and now grab with those. I'm trying to grab from undergrounds just because it's easier for the inserter. And we need plastic and green circuits. And I would dedicate let's do it like this and bring this one completely down here. And then we also need this to move a bit more. So, and this one, and do it like so. Yes. Now we can grab this one and go down here. Perfect. Now we're gonna bring in those. And this should work. Right. We're missing the copper cables. Why? Oh, because I'm missing... No, I'm doing something very, very wrong. Yeah, this is actually better. And now just bring up this line here and make the outputs like this. Should be good. If I'm crafting up some long-range inserters. Yeah, that looks good, I would say. It's a basic red circuit array. And the only relatively question is, was my math about the copper cable right? But it looks okay. Now the copper cable is out. We're getting some. Enough. Is it always working? Yes, it's perfectly timed. Nice. So this is actually working well. So we now need simply the same thing just copied over once. So, or mirrored on the other side, I would say. This one here. Now we need simply insert this like here and make some more long-handed inserters. So I can place down this one like so. Go down like here and also place those power poles on the opposite side. Just like this. And now I only need to bring down another line of copper around here. Yes. I need to do this one, bring down this like so. The line continues here. This one is going up. Yeah, light out. Great. And put in copper like here. We put on the recipes like this. And now only need those inserters to put the stuff in. And also the long-handed on the other side to output the red circuits. And I don't need 2 sets. 1 set is more than enough. Only thing that is missing now are, the normal blue inserters to put in the copper cables. Here, to here, to here, and now everything is working, and we're also getting those red chips. And I think now it's only a matter of bringing the red chips on the bus. Doing that like so. Bring up this one, and I would say we simply gonna use this lane here. So this up, this goes here. And we're gonna use this simple one like this. Now we have our red chips as well. And this should be everything we need for the chemical science packs. And yeah, that's looking good. Let's take a quick look about the time. We are 50 minutes in, so perfect. Now the next thing would be to start creating blue science. And I'm thinking we're gonna expand like this. Thinking of 1.5 per second, if I'm not wrong. For 5, I think. Let's take a quick look. It's, yeah, for me also 2 weeks without recording, so I'm not having everything in my mind right now. 5 seconds, so 5 machines are 1 per second. And those are 5 more, so it's 2 per second. Okay, I'm trying 2 per second. We can do 2 per second without any problem. So I would start top down. So those doing 2. And that means we need 24 machines to export blue science. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4. Now let's bring those up with about. Like so. And we're gonna do blue science. And I think we only need half of that. Yeah, we only need half of that because we are doing 2 with 1 craft. So we don't need that much. Well, sometimes it's just a thing. So we can remove 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This should be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, that is actually a bit better. Especially removing this thing here. Thank you. Especially because we then can connect that over here. And I think we gonna need red chips, sulfur, and engine units. So I'm bringing in one of them. I would say those are the red chips. So let's do that real quick. This one here, we need a few more of them. Let's take a quick think. So we remove this. And we remove them. Yeah, just like this. And bring them up here. Only need now a bit more, but why do I handcraft this stuff? Because we have a little bit of a mall right around here. Yes, we have. Perfect. So just give me some underground belts. Thank you. Yeah, and this is basically a design I saw by another YouTuber, and we just use that for convenience. Because I could build that one by myself, but it wouldn't go in any different direction, I would say. simply because there are not that many ways to do stuff like that, but I think we talked about that in the last episode. And I only wanted to grab this one here. So 2 in here, 2 in here, 2 here, 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 here. And we bring up the result around here with long-handed inserters, just like this. And so we can place this one just here. Perfect. Now I think the next step is to connect that up. Or no, we gonna wait a little bit about that. So let's grab a few more inserters from down here because they are already produced and I need them now, and stuff and things and all the nice stuff. Yeah, about the city blocks. I think we're gonna start next episode with that. And I'm not yet completely sure about where, when, why, in which spawns, but I am sure about another thing. And that is simply that I want something special. No, that's not right. Words. Words are very few sometimes. I'm not sure what I wanted to say. Nice. Good in the middle of a sentence, don't you think? So we can place those inserters here. There. There. Oh, yeah, right. I remember now. Perfect. I wanted to talk about mods. Because there are some mods that I really want to play with. And I started the series as a vanilla series because I thought it would be great to do just the vanilla type of play. But now, after thinking a little bit more about that, I decided that we could add mods, but not from the get-go. I don't want to add mod after mod after mod or something like that. Also, nothing really big. I decided that we're gonna unlock the few mods I want to add with our first rocket. And yeah, for that I want to really reach this point a bit quicker than planned. I think it was kind of obvious that I'm trying to postpone the rocket launch a bit, just because it's better for slower expanse to not pace that fast for the first rocket launch. But I think we're gonna change that a little bit. So we're trying to reach the first rocket fairly quick, and after that many things will change. Also because Megabase. And Megabases are really starting after the first rocket. So yeah, let's just try that a bit with reason and not... yeah. So we're gonna head for the first rocket fairly quickly, and after that we're gonna start scaling everything up. And I need sulfur and not plastic. Great. So sulfur goes up like so. Now I can do that. Perfect. Now we have everything then engines. So we have here to think of one. Oh, we have that advancement. And yeah, that's actually a reason I want to not add the mods immediately, is to just get a few more of those advancements. Just simply because it's nice to have them, and those are synced to Steam and stuff, and it would be just nice to get some of them. Because I always played with some mods, so I don't have most of them, actually. So we're gonna do a bit with solars. I think we're gonna need to start solar fairly soon. We're gonna do those with time. It's just come and we will hit them fairly easy. Same goes for them here. I mean, we already hit 1k in like 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes. Or around 20 minutes. And those are also not that hard to get. Yeah, I think that should be a nice thing. So, now, engines. We gonna create 2 per second. So, I'm actually wrong, we need more machines. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Great. Anyway, we're gonna do now 1 pack per second, just to be safe. Yeah, words, stuff, things, great. So we need 2 engines per 12 second? No. Gonna create 1 recipe per second, so we need 2 per second. So I'm gonna need to create 20 engine units. Or 20 machines for engine units. And I'm thinking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Those are only 16, yes? Yeah. 16. So 1 is creating 1 in 10 seconds. So 10 machines producing 1 per second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And with this smaller one we only need 1 per second and not 2. So it's fitting. And cannot reach is such a nice thing. Yeah. And I think I'm completely all over the place. I'm looking like an idiot. And that is not so good. I hope we will get back to our normal selves fairly soon, because else it would be worse for YouTube than I ever thought I could be. So, now we're gonna do it like this. And simply thing, we are putting that on the farther belt here so we can get those faster. Because those long range inserters are not that fast than the near ones. And so we don't use 2 belts here. Also, we can carry over 30 items per second, so 15 per second is no problem for half a belt, and that is enough for those. So we can do it like this and use this method here, and now we need like 1 steel, 1 iron gear wheel and 1 pipe. And I think we're gonna bring in the steel on a farther belt, like here. And bring in the steel like this. So let's say like this. And the other two parts about here. Like this. Looks easy. Yes? Yes, perfect. And for that I need a quick thinking. So we have 10 machines. So we need 1 iron gear wheel per second and 2 pipes per second. A pipe is made, yeah, we basically need 1 machine each. That is the thing I wanted to know. So we do that, because half a second is 1 gear wheel, so 2 gear wheels per second. And the same goes for those pipes here. And now we can simply put them here on the belt and bring in iron belt from the top that we connect over to this and simply do it like this. So we get the iron here, put the iron in those 2 machines. Now I only need power for that. And gonna need power also here. And I think we're gonna put that one here, this one here. And just for convenience, because I like my power poles be a bit organized and mostly straight lines of electricity. So here we have nearly everything. So let's bring those 2 belts up to the top. Around here. And also add the inserters. Like so. And the long range for the steel. Bring the power to the inserters. And now this one is working perfectly fine. Now we only need to connect the steel up. And we're gonna simply grab the steel from the bus. Just like this. And bring the steel up. Now steel is coming in. Those machines grabbing the steel and starting, and now we get our engine units. We already clogging up this belt, this is perfectly fine. And all those engine units are now working. And get over here, and now we should get our first few blue science packs. Only one, or the last thing we want to need, or one I want to add, are simply some lights. I'm gonna do that here and there. And one last set of lights. Just here. Perfect. And now we have also blue science made. Yeah, here are our 2 first blue science packs. Of course, the engines needs a few moments to start saturating everything here. So it needs a moment to fully kick in, but then we should have everything that we need for the blue science packs. And the last thing is to connect those science packs, and we're gonna do that in a temporary way. So I'm just gonna do this one here for the moment, because we need to connect the other science to this, but before I connect the other science, I want to empty out the chests here. So do that, and now we add the blue science to our labs. Just like this, and now the blue science is flowing in perfectly fine. And here's the blue science. This is perfect. Only thing that is not perfect is my way of... Oh no, the input priority is right. I thought this was output priority. So now with the science packs in the labs, I can start researching. And as I said, we gonna head for our rocket. And for that we need rocket parts. And so I think one part for the rocket is of course a rocket fuel. So I think we gonna add this research first. But my friends, I think we are now reaching the end of this episode. We are out of time and we did a far bit. We added our blue science factory and also added red chips. And I think we need a few more red chips. So thing I want to do is simply saying copy, grabbing the whole thing and just place it down here. Of course we have no robots yet, so when I'm doing something like this, it's, yeah, meaning that I need to place all that stuff. But that should be fairly easy for us. So let's just do that while I'm still talking. So yeah, we did a lot of things today. Red science, red chips, blue science. Words are not that easy as you may think. And I think that's good enough for starting right back at recording. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode and you're gonna stick with me and with the series, because there is so much more to do, there is so much more to see, and I hope, really hope, you will like the series and where we're gonna head soon, because it's not that far away to finally get in a little bit more of a Megabase feeling. Or at least, I hope so. So, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed and you will be with me in the next episode. My name is Goody. This was Factorio 1.0 and we are back tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other, and I see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now.